Today, I want to show you a piece of real estate that cash flows $500,000 a year, and I'm going to show you why I'm giving them $4,000 of my hard-earned money. So let's jump right into this one, guys. All right, ladies, gentlemen, I just booked the theater, and luckily the rental was actually $400 cheaper than I thought. Man, what interesting real estate is theater real estate, might I say. So this is a part of the series that, if you guys don't know who I am a full-time magician illusionist, and this is the passive income channel where I teach you guys ways of passive income, and I'm going to teach you a way through real estate. This is an update on me showing you how to put a show together, and I just got most of the stuff out of the way, the nooks and crannies of what I mentioned in the last video on this series, which you can go check out in this playlist. Theater rental only cost me about $3,600, $3,700. I'm actually saving $300 or $400, which is amazing because I still have to get the insurance done and a little few things out of the way. I'm showing you a sheet right now to give you the basic cost structure of what it costs to essentially rent a theater. And the cool thing about these theaters is they're usually municipal or government owned. So when you're renting them, you don't have to deal with individuals that might be trying to jab you in any way they can to make a bit of extra money. The structure is really laid out. The people are really easy to deal with. It is a full-on theater, and I'm allowed to structure the seating any way I want on the pricing and things of that nature. Now, it shows you the profit margins that I'm going to be making in the bottom right if I were to charge an average seat price of $30 a ticket. But the problem with that is a little elusive because I still have to pay for a website that I just bought that I didn't mention yet. The website I bought was History of Magic. It's actually what my show is called. So if you right now go to historyofmagic.godaddysite.com, you'll see the basic version that isn't launched yet. It's just a slap together version. I have to do a bit of editing on it still. It's a landing page. It's going to take you to the ticket sales on their website. But doing this is really interesting. Not a lot of people do this. Your favorite celebrity probably does stuff like this, and you probably have no idea how it works. So this is me giving you some insight. Now, it's not that important that I profit on this show. I would like to make a profit, and it was kind of funny. I was joking with the theater guy about how, you know, it's nice that I can afford to do this because this whole thing flops and the marketing doesn't work. At least, I don't know what else I'm going to say. It'll be a learning experience. But I said I don't want my friends or my family coming. I don't want them coming because I'm trying to test the marketing, and I need to be able to get people that have never seen me before convinced to come to this show. If I can do that, I found the golden goose, my friends, and I can take that marketing and the money that I'll make off this show and I can scale it from here. Fun to imagine, fun to try and insight on, but until it actually works and I put the time and effort in and get the fire lit under my ass to pull this off, right now it's all just hearsay. But this is where a lot of this stuff begins for entertainers, and I think it's a really interesting way to produce passive income as well, because essentially you're not working as hard as, well, I don't want to say you're not working as hard. There's a lot of work that behind this to make this work. There's a lot of upfront cost, but the thing about doing shows in this manner, whereas right now the only way I do shows is through getting privately hired. So you can hire me right now, KyleLivingston.com, and you can go hire me and book me for your event. I've been doing that full time for about 10 years. You could maybe, if you build up your celebrity name, you slowly start building prices up and you can start charging a little more. But because I'm only one man, I can only book myself so many shows in a year. And sometimes you take the cheaper shows on the slower days to make up for the days you're not doing anything, because usually the Fridays and Saturdays are my bread and butter. And it's been fun and it's been great. I've been doing it for a decade, but the problem is I've been getting complacent and I'm getting tired of doing things in that manner, and I want to try something different. So I want to really start from scratch, take everything that I know about my show and try and put it into a public event and not a private one. Typically I'm doing shows for things like the Royal Bank, just big companies where you have to literally be hired by the company to even see shows that I'm doing. So I really think this is going to be a good venue change. It's the first time I'm ever doing a full theater show where it's an actual proper theater where we can use projectors, we can use proper lighting, proper audio. It's not going to be like a stand-up show where I'm getting thrown in a situation where I have to mold myself to it. This is a situation where I'm going to have full reign over everything, and it's nice to have some employees behind you too. I'm going to get a stagehand, a lighting guy, an audio tech, even though I'm going to be using my own audio tech. I'm just going to be getting a lot of labor at my disposal, which also is going to help take a lot of the stress off my back when it comes to the actual performing of the show. I'd hire some other magicians to come in and entertain the lobby, some walk-around entertainment as well. I think that might be a fun add-on. I'm trying to do something uniquely different because, again, most of my shows are based on the history of magic. You guys can go check out my marketing. That'll be the next video I release, is going to be on my marketing campaigns, and I'm going to let you exactly know the analytics behind how all of my marketing works and what kind of people are showing up based on what marketing. This is just an experiment, and if I can find that marketing that works with my show type and people actually find interest in it, I can really start scaling from there. Now, this isn't something that happens over the night. The show is booked for Thursday in September. It'd be a fun outing on a Thursday night, and I figured that might be the best route about it. So it's literally, I think the date we have booked right now is the 26th of September, which gives me quite a few months to get the marketing done. Now, I'm already well on my way to the marketing. I'm one of those guys that likes to get it done early as possible. I was talking to a friend last night that was doing a video for water softeners, HVAC, in-house installations, things like that. He made a video and he said it was so awkward doing the video, and it was a really good video. I wish I could show it to you guys. It was a really, really good video. I sent him a message. I was like, wow, I was like, because I was talking to him about it before. I'm like, you did such a good job. Now you just got to get some money into some ads and promote it. And he's like, man, doing videos is so hard, and like, oh my God. And he's like, I couldn't imagine doing shows or anything like that. I just thought it was really funny because it's just like, wow, the last thing I'm worried about is the show itself. My life is the show itself. So I mean, like, I'm so used to that, and that doesn't get me, it doesn't even get me excited that I'm getting on stage. The thing that excites me the most is if I can actually just pull off a show where it's self-produced and self-sold. Guys, I used to do production for years when I was getting into magic shows, and I was working with my DJ at my business partner's DJ company. I was also working for one of the largest staging companies in Canada at the time, and I was learning how to put on big shows, like massive scaled shows for really big bands. Justin Bieber even rented the stages from us the one time, and I think that was for the Super Bowl, believe it or not. Like, I've been around this industry for a very long time, so I feel like in the situation I'm in, it'd be an idiot for me not to try and take advantage and at least try something, because that way, you know, when I get older, I can say, you know what, if it didn't work out, at least I tried. And trying and failing is definitely better than not trying at all, because that would come with a lot of regret. And like I said, it's going to be interesting and fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying the progress of me showing you the ins and outs. The next video will probably be in a couple weeks, and it'll be more about essentially just testing the ads out and getting the theater website finished up for the funnel and the ticket sales. But again, you get the idea. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Remember, consider subscribing, slap a like if you're interested in this aspect of my life and this part of my channel. So stay cool, stay awesome. I look forward to chatting to you guys tomorrow.